Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. The Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of the earth, as prophesied in Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Here at Israel United in Christ, we need your help to recover the remnant of our people, teach them the gospel. Please help us, support us, and join or donate to the Booster Club today. Shalom.
Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
Right.
But ye shall die like men.
Why? We're gonna die like men because we're breaking God's commandments. That's why, because in the beginning, God created us to live forever. We were gods on the earth, but because we're breaking God's commandments, that's why we at the bottom. That's why we die like men.
That's right.
Y'all understand it? What question you got, my brother?
Oh no, I was asking him. You have a copy of that. 12 drop.
Oh yeah, we got who got a flight?
Can I get one, please?
Hey, my brother, we out here showing you who you are according to the Bible.
Right.
We showing our people who they are because you're better than what society tells you. Because they try to tell you that you're a nigga, that you're a Negro, but you better than that. Hey, Israel means prince that has power with God. You understand?
Right.
It has more powerful meaning than Negro, than African American. Y'all know where that come from? African American. You know where that come from? That come from two white men.
That's right.
It's not even scientifically possible that you can come from two white men.
Right.
Africa is come from Leo Scipio's Africanus.
Right.
He conquered the continent, which is now today called Africa.
That's right.
You understand that? America is named after Amerigo's Vespucci.
Right.
This is an Italian navigator. You understand? These are two white men.
Break it out.
You can't come from two white men.
Right.
That's why we out here to show you your true nationality, who you are according to the Bible.
Bring it out,
go to Jeremiah 17:4. Hey, my brother, you gotta make sure you read that flyer.
I will.
So we was just going over the image of Christ and how how the white man or the other nations, because it's more than the so-called white man. You understand?
YouTube
channel.
It's the Chinese man, the Arab man, the East Indian man. All of them. Do you know all of them had us in captivity? What's that sign?
IUIC. Okay. All our stuff. Israel United in Christ.
This one right here. Watch this. Give me Joel 3.
Bring it out, huh?
Watch. I'm showing you. These are illustrations, right? What's going on right here? Right here. They're selling this, right? This is history, right? Y'all know this is the history books, right? This is the Arab man. This is a white man. This is an African, because you're not African. You're from Israel. You understand? Jerusalem, to be exact. You understand? We're not all the same people.
Right.
You understand that? Because we all got similar complexion, right?
Bring it out.
We're not the same people.
Right.
You understand that? They all in cahoots together to sell us. I'm gonna show you that in the Bible. Read it.
Joel chapter 3, verse 3.
Bring it out.
And they have cast lots for my people.
So they were selling our people. Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
Hey, they were using our men for breeding.
That's it.
You understand?
Right.
They were using us to breed like we were
studs.
like we were cattle. You understand that? That's how they looked at us. Or they call us 3/5 of a man.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Break it out.
And sold a girl for wine.
So, hey, they won out our sisters also. That's Bible history. You understand that? Read.
Bring
Now
it
we
out,
got sisters out here willfully selling
Bring it out.
what they got on the corner.
Bring it out.
Read.
And sold a girl for wine. that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
See, these are your Africans right here. Old Tyre and Zidon. Those are the African nations. Read.
And all the coasts of Palestine.
So these are your Arabs right here. He said, what have you, read that part again.
And all the coasts of Palestine. Will you render me a recompense?
So will you repay me for what you did to my people?
Bring it out.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna repay me for what you did to my people?
Bring it out. And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Hey, the Most High God is going to avenge everything that happened to our people.
That's
You
right.
understand that? Everything that they did to us, they get. Matter of fact, they getting it back right now.
Right.
They started now.
Yes, sir.
But you got to get yourself right.
Right.
That's why we out here now. We trying to show our people that you got to get yourselves together.
Right.
Now give me Jeremiah 17:4.
Bring it out.
I'm showing you Bible history they never taught you in the church before.
Bring it out.
They don't want you to know this truth.
Right.
They don't want you to know who you actually are, that you're
Right.
gods on this earth.
Bring it out.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
My sister, he said you're going to discontinue from your heritage. You're not going to know who you are. You're not going to know that you're one of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
you
right.
understand? My brother, you got to... All right, brother, read that flyer.
I got you.
All right. So you're not going to know who you are in these last days.
Right.
Read that part again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
What comes with a heritage?
Bring it out.
You know what comes with a heritage? What comes with... my brother, you know what comes with a heritage? What comes with a heritage? See that? Hey, our people don't even want to know their own history.
Bring it out.
From their brother, because we're trying to show you who you
Right.
actually are. We give
Right.
you the truth according to the Bible.
That's right.
You understand? Yo, what comes with a heritage is everything they took from you in slavery.
Right. Bring it
They
out.
took your dress code. They took the foods that you eat and they gave you wrong foods. They gave you foods that you unclean foods.
Yes, sir.
Like pork, shrimp, lobster. These are foods you're not supposed to be eating.
Right. Bring it out.
That's why people have high blood pressure.
Right.
People have gout.
Right.
You understand? All these things happen to our people because we go contrary to what God told us.
That's right.
And that's because we're in oppression.
Right.
That's because we're in the land of our captivity.
Right.
Read that again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
God gave us this heritage.
Right.
He gave it to us.
That's right.
So who are we to go against what God gave us?
Bring it out.
We're the only people that God is dealing with on this planet.
That's right.
The earth is still here because of you.
Right.
You understand that? And we weren't here on this planet, on earth today, the earth would already be destroyed.
Bring it out.
Read it.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Hey, he said we're going to serve our enemies. Who are our enemies?
What scripture was you at, bro?
Edomites. Hey, it's more than just Edomites. Yeah. It's more than just Edomites.
Right.
You understand what I just showed you? Africans, right?
Right.
Arabs, Chinese, or they call them in the Bible, it's referred to as Moab,
Bring it
Japanese, Ammon. All these nations are our enemies. You
Bring it up.
understand
That's
that?
right.
Because they don't want you to know who you are. Read that again, one more time.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
So when we came over here, this is a land that we did not know.
Bring it out.
You understand? Your forefathers didn't know of this land. You understand?
Right.
We had to serve our enemies in a land which we did not know.
Bring it
You
out.
understand? Now give me Sirach 17 and 11.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you that your heritage was taken from you.
Bring it out.
The book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11.
Bring it out.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
Now he gave us knowledge and the law of life for a heritage. Because the only way that you can have life, the only way that you're gonna have eternal life is if you keep God's commandments.
That's
You
right.
understand that? Now he's telling you in the Bible what happened to you in the history, what happened to our heritage, why we don't have that heritage today.
Right.
You understand that?
Bring it
now
out.
I'm gonna show you. Give me Deuteronomy 28.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you that this is history now. But when Moses came, when he brought it to us, he brought this prophecy to us, it was prophecy then. You understand? 28 and 68.
Bring it out.
Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
First, let me give you the understanding, my sister. When Moses brought us out of the land of Egypt, right? This is our, we was in Egypt, in captivity in Egypt.
Right.
You understand? The story of Moses splitting the Red Sea, that was us. That was our forefathers.
That's right. Break it out.
Understand? This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel after he brought us out of Egypt. You understand? Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, I just said that he brought us out of the land of Egypt, right? Y'all know the story of the 10 Commandments, right? He just brought us out of the land of Egypt. But God just said, I'm gonna bring you back into Egypt again. Now, do y'all know if the children of Israel ever went back into the land of Egypt?
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
You know what that is? They never went back into the land of Egypt. They never went back.
Right.
So what is Egypt? What is he saying?
Bring
the
it
Bible
out.
defines itself. Give me that in Exodus. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
You see that? Out of the house of bondage.
Right.
Egypt means bondage.
That's right.
That's what he's saying in Deuteronomy. Go back to it. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Read that one more time.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Into slavery again. How?
with ships.
Now, did we ever go into slavery on slave ships, sis? Did we ever go into slavery on slave ships? You know that history. I know, cause I know we did. Because I remember learning this in class. Well, we went over this in school, right? They probably don't teach it today. Right? What is that? This is right. Yeah. That's what I want right here. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So we're going to go into slavery again on slave ships.
Right.
Why? Because we broke God's commandments.
That's
We're still
right.
breaking God's commandments.
Right.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So once we went into slavery on slave ships, we weren't going to see our homeland again.
Bring it out.
Remember I told you, our homeland is somewhere in this area right here, right? It is in Jerusalem, Israel, right? That's our homeland, which means the people that's over there now, they're not the chosen people of God.
Right.
You understand that?
Right.
They took you from your land and then reclaimed it as theirs.
Right.
That's why you don't have a heritage. That's what also comes with a heritage. A land.
Right.
A homeland.
Bring it out.
Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
You gotta hear that. Sis, y'all gotta listen. Listen to what the Bible's actually saying. Read it again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
He said you're gonna be sold to your enemies. Did that not happen to us in history?
Bring it out.
The Bible's telling us you're gonna be sold to your enemies.
Right.
Not your friends.
Right.
Not your family.
Right.
Your enemies. I'm not gonna say you into slavery, but I'm not gonna have you with yokes of iron on your neck. Wait
Right.
a minute. Hold that up. I'm not gonna have this happen to somebody that I love.
Right.
I'm not gonna do this to somebody I love. I'm not gonna do this to my family. You understand? Read that again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So, once you were sold to your enemies, no man was able to save us.
Right.
Throughout history, they always tried. Nat Turner, right? The Black
Bring
Panther
it out.
movement.
Bring it out.
Right? You had Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these people, Marcus Garvey, all these people tried, right? But he said no man shall save you. Why?
Bring it out.
Because the only man that can save us is Christ.
Right.
That's the only person that's going to come and save us. Christ is returning. So we got to get ourselves right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.